Okay, ladies and gentlemen, today is Shapes and Designs, lesson 3.1. This investigation 3 is all about polygons and their predictions that you can make about polygon sides and their angle sum. Um, and this is one of these really great little investigations. I love this one because it deals with the nature of geometry, the nature of the universe. That, there are certain unbroken laws in math and in real life, and this unit really kind of hits on those. And our pages today are on page 54 and 55, problems A through C. And your ACE problems are going to be 1 through 2, then 15 through 16, then 21, then 25. I know they're all over the place, but they will make sense. Let's begin. We have one piece of things to put in our notes. Okay, what we need to put in our notes is angle sum. An angle sum is when you add all the angles in a polygon together. So for instance, I have this triangle here, and I have an angle of 90 degrees here. And let's say this angle right here is 40 degrees. And if that angle is 40 degrees, this angle must be 50 degrees. Basically, all we have to do, actually let me reverse that, that's probably backwards. If this one is 50, this one must be 40. You'll learn why in just a little bit. But if we take all of these angles and add them together, we get 90 plus 50 plus 40. We're going to get 180 degrees. How do I know that? Well, you're going to discover that in this unit. But basically, if we take all the interior angles of a shape and add them together, we get the angle sum. And when we pay close attention to this angle sum, we learn some really interesting facts about shapes and the universe. So how to do lesson 3.1? Lesson 3.1 is an exploration unit. You're going to spend a lot of time measuring things and exploring them and coming up with your own conclusions. Now here's how you do lesson 3.1. You have this table that you will find, I believe, on page 54 in lesson 3.1. And it has number of sides, measures of angle, and angle sum. Copy this table down as best and as neatly as you can, the whole thing. And then start filling out the facts. Well, the triangle here has a number of sides. It has 3. And if I use my protractor, I'll discover that this is 60 degrees. And because this is what's called a regular polygon, okay, I know that all 3 angles are 60 degrees. And my angle sum has to be 180. And this is a regular quadrilateral, also called a square. If I take all of its angles, there are 4 of them. There are 90 of them, 90 degrees in each one. And 4 times 90 gives me 360 degrees. So, what you do now is look at the pattern of sides to angle sums and see if you don't notice a pattern as you complete that. Okay, as you do the problems in lesson 3.1, fill out this table and then answer them to the best of your ability and ask yourself, is there a pattern here? Those are your instructions for the lesson. And the lesson again is on page 54 through 55, lessons A through C. And your ACE questions are going to be on the end of this investigation, and they will be problems 1 through 2, 15 through 16, 21, and 25. Okay, go ahead and begin.